Welcome back to California Live. So ladies, I have a question. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Ooh, I'll make it quick. Ever since Wonder Woman, I love Chris Pine.
Oh, that's a good one. I hope my husband's not watching. Jason Bateman is my celebrity crush.
Okay, well, mine is Idris Elba. So imagine that you met Chris Pine or Jason Bateman and fell in love.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay.
I was like, all right.
Stick with me. Well, something like that happens in the new show, The Baker and the Beauty. It's Cinderella in reverse, and I got to Zoom with the man cast as the evil godfather. So Dan, how are you doing? How are you holding up?
I am good. I'm good under the circumstances. We've been indoors now and cooped up with the kids, all of us sheltering in, staying home. I have two teenagers.
Oh my.
And we've been on spring break, which I have to say has not felt like a break after the homeschooling we had for 2 weeks. So all of this is new territory. So I'm trying to grade myself on a curve, but thankfully we're all healthy, we're well, and we're staying in.
Okay, so do you have any suggestions for other parents of teenagers right now who might be going crazy?
Enjoy the time when they're sleeping, as I do. I've been staying up very late at night because I'm trying to get some time during the day when it feels like, it's just adult time. But you know what? It's been oddly a very interesting opportunity for us to be playing games that we haven't really had the time or given ourselves the time to play. We've been doing Rummy 500 and Monopoly.
Oh my gosh, Rummy 500, yes!
Yeah, which is great. And so we've been doing that every day. We've been picking movies to watch as a family. We have been eating dinner together, which we never do because our schedules never allow for that. I have to say that it's sad that it took it took a pandemic to get us together like that. But I'd say for parents to give themselves a break, to be kind to themselves, and to be patient with themselves, because it's understandable that all of us are losing our minds a little bit.
And this is honestly, this is a great time to have a new show coming out. People are at home.
Yes.
People are looking for things to watch.
It is really a story about two families when you really think about it. It's this Cuban-American family in Miami that run a bakery, and the eldest son in that family is the baker. And on the day that he tells his long-term girlfriend that he will not marry her, he meets a superstar, someone of the caliber of, say, J-Lo. And therein begins a romance which takes us through the whole season. But in doing that, all the people involved in his life and all the people involved in the life of Noah Hamilton, this superstar, that is me, the character of her manager, Lewis, start to collide. And we get to know these people as they pertain to this budding romance.
How was it like playing Lewis? I mean, just from looking at your Instagram, it looks like Lewis has a great wardrobe. So that's got to be fun.
Yes, I got to wear some nice clothes. Lewis is, the closest thing that Noah Hamilton has to a dad. She doesn't have a relationship with her mom or her dad. So Lewis has known her since birth. And given the access they have to the fashion world, and he is sort of the keeper of the gate to Noah Hamilton, he wears some fabulous clothes and he is very protective. It's like playing a momager in a way. He's like the mom to Noah, but he's also this ruthless, unedited, ambitious show business manager. And he is her right hand. And it's kind of fun to play somebody who is both tied to someone the way a father would to their daughter, and at the same time has that kind of Ari character from Entourage element to him, where he doesn't care what he says or who he takes down to get what he wants. I love that.
Yeah. And Dan, one of the things I love about this show, and I know you're used to this, you were on Scandal, you've worked with diverse casts before, but I love the representation in this series and how it's kind of not about that. It just happens to be, this family, this Cuban family, and this is the circumstance.
Yes.
And it puts people in a different light.
Totally. I've always been drawn to projects that are, as you said, what I call the happens to be projects,
Yeah.
where the story and the romance and the bonding and what the family's about and what each character is about is grounded, it's realistic, it's universal, it's stuff that we've all can relate to, and they just happen to be a Latin family.
Mhm.
And the entire cast, I mean, my parents are from Argentina, and Natalie Kelly's mom is from Peru. We all spoke Spanish. We shot the show in Puerto Rico for 5 months. So there is a real warmth and Latin vibe to the show, which the food and the music and the warmth all kind of is reflected on screen in a way, but it's something that we all felt with each other. But I love the fact that this is a representation of an American family. They just happen to be an immigrant family in Miami.
Yeah. Well, Dan, I will be tuning in. Congratulations on the new series.
Thank you.
Well, if there's ever a time that you can relate to your life just changing in a split second, I think right now might count as one of those times.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better, Jess. And The Baker and the Beauty airs tonight on ABC.
All right, coming up, how treating patients for COVID-19 may be putting lupus patients in danger. It's next, right here on California Live.